Hello and welcome to your Security Boost podcast, in which we demystify security and simplify protection for your personal and business valuable assets. I am Yota Nicolaidou, your hostess. Let's get started. Hey there! I hope you're having a fantastic day and thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are going to talk about the 3 habits that can make or break your security, especially if you are a small business or an entrepreneur, but it can be applied to many more people. If you follow what I do, you probably know that I work closely with governmental institutions whose main focus is on public protection, as well as big corporations and VIPs who need that extra boost to their security with not so commonly applied protection methodologies. Going by the playbook in those cases is not enough. So I come in to bring that element of surprise. That is the only thing they need to stay ahead of cyber criminals and control the attacks. I notice one important thing, however. Small and medium companies and individual entrepreneurs do not have a comprehensive security approach. If you fall into one of these categories, you will be happy to learn that many of my tools and methodologies are designed specifically for your needs. Why did I do this? Small and medium-sized companies are currently under threat from almost the same high-end attacks as large enterprises, but they do not have the resources to build adequate protection measures, especially because of the budget-related issues. Why do I care? What can I say? I'm a possibilities person. I love making the impossible possible. I love seeing people relieved and excited instead of stressed out from additional pressure. The one challenge I meet in this process is how to offer to this category the same effectiveness as the big guys have, but do it on a shoestring budget. I managed to come up with a solution though, because I love challenges. There is one thing I can tell you with certainty. I do not care what your budget is. I can make it worth your while and extend it to the maximum, always under one condition. You must listen to my advice because you know your business and I know security. So here is one piece of advice I can give you without you spending a dime. Yes, you heard right. The 3 most dangerous habits you have that can make or break your protection. Here goes. Habit number 1. Connecting your devices to public Wi-Fi. You probably by now think I am a public Wi-Fi snob, and I most probably am, but with good reason. Stop connecting to public Wi-Fi. Seriously. No matter how small you are, you can afford your own internet connection. If you are working from other locations like hotels and coffee shops, you should definitely read my article related to the top 3 places hackers fish their victims. Overall, if you are not at your place with your own internet access, which you set up correctly, that is cheap as well, ponder. Do you really need internet access? How can you make it more secure? Use a VPN or your phone plan. Do not complain, these are cheap as well, and definitely cheaper than an attack or a GDPR fine. Habit number 2. Not maintaining what you have. There is always someone approaching members of my team for pirated software installations. Of course, they do not ask me because they know my reply. No one loves you that much to give you for free a software on which a company spent thousands just out of the kindness of their heart. They spend time to break it because it will be the bait for you to be attacked. You can never be sure what else they have added to that software, so we have covered the fact that you need to purchase your software from a legitimate source. Now you have it, but you do not maintain it properly. You still live in the Windows XP timeframe and you refuse to do updates. Updates are there for a reason. Yes, companies sometimes add upgrades with them, meaning extra features you might not want to have, but updates are essential, and here is why. Software programs are composed of code. When cybercriminals discover a mistake in the code, they will try to use it to attack people. That is why companies create patches or updates, so that you can be protected from cybercriminals. Additionally, when a company retires a specific software, which means they do not support it anymore, no updates available, you need to immediately change your software version to a newest version, which is supported. And habit number 3, having the same weak password for all your accounts. Passwords even have their own day, which is the first Thursday of May every year. And that is not by an accident. They are that important. Even though for the security experts password setting is a top priority advice, you don't seem to listen. Hold on a second. That's not the truth. The truth is that you do listen, but you do not know how to set passwords properly. How will you create strong, memorable, unique passwords one and for all? We do listen, and we are aware that there is no solid guidance on how to do it right. Well, it wasn't until I created Isodos, the first key to security. So if you're interested to learn about Isodos, please let me know. I'm giving you the link in the description of this episode. Among other things, you will learn how to create strong, unique, memorable passwords with no need for tools to create and maintain them. A technique I developed and used for my high-end clients, which I make available to you as well. You can figure out how to do it properly by yourself, or you can take our training and nail it. Here we are, the 3 habits that can make or break your security, especially if you're a small or medium-sized business or an entrepreneur. So I'm now turning it over to you. Security without actions is not effective. So let me know in the comments section below. What steps can you take right now to increase your security levels with these 3 habits? Which of the 3 habits are you committed to apply immediately to increase your protection? Not entirely convinced? Fill out the threat evaluation report I give in the description of this episode and receive my complimentary feedback on your risk levels. I cannot wait to hear your comments, so leave them below or to my website and let's continue the conversation. That is all for today. Until next Monday, stay safe.